simple beginner's embroidery stitch. For that, here I am selected one stitch, that is fly stitch. I am showing embroidery with the leaves and flower. So here I am using two types of colors and one types of embroidery stitches. So let's go to the video in detail. So we'll show you. This is the embroidery design today I am planning to do. This is the embroidery design that today I am planning to do. And the basic stitch today we are doing is the fly stitch. It is an easy embroidery stitch that is very suitable for the beginners also. So let's go in detail. Hope it is visible. So this is the embroidery pattern today we are going to do. First I want to do with the leaf. So this is the anchor embroidery thread, and it's in green in color. It's not like the normal usual green, so its number is about 0204. So this is the thread here I am using, and while doing this fly stitch for the leaves will show in detail, and the same fly stitch here I am using for the flower also. So first I want to cut this embroidery thread in a 1 hand length. Here I am cutting, and I should separate it in 6 parts. So it is the 6 threads, it is combined together and made it as a one embroidery thread. Here I am using the 6 strands of embroidery thread. For that, first I am removing the 3 strands of embroidery thread. 2, 3. So 3 strands of embroidery thread passing through the needle. So the design I draw on a fabric, that is cotton fabric. For doing or studying the embroidery stitches, it is better to do the embroidery in a cotton fabric, because the cloth will be good and it will not move here and there. This is the needle here I am using. This is the needle here I am using. Its hole a little bit big, and for the needle it should be sharp. So because of that, based on our needs, we can enter the number of threads. So based on our needs of design, we can pass through the threads. So this needle is suitable for doing with the beginners. So if you want to add more thread like 12 or 6 or 12 threads, we can pass through this big hole of needle. And for doing this embroidery stitch, I am making this 3 plus 3 6 strands of embroidery thread together, make it in like this, and I want to wrap around the needle to make it a tie, and we should pull it off. So it will be more like a small tie. See, here you can see, and you can cut it the extra pieces. So while if we are reducing the mess around here, it will make the embroidery thread more beautiful. I hope it will be visible for you. If you feel any inconvenience, please give me a comment. So for doing a flying stitch, so here you can see I am drawing one line here. So this is the center of the leaf, and for doing the fly stitch, first we should take the center here, move a little bit front and go down. So here the right side or left side, we can prick it over here. We should prick the same opposite side, and the thread should be go here. it should be like this, so it will be perfectly fit. Then we should secure the thread using the needle should go down, so it is the one stitch of the fly stitch. The same process we should continue left side, then we should go to the right side and for the center. Left side first, then right side should go at the center. So each time we should secure here to avoid the involuntary movement of the thread. If you are doing the fly stitch in 6 strands of embroidery thread, it will give a maximum of elevation. So it is not simply, it will not come as a 3D effect, but considering with the satin stitch, it will show a little elevation because of the 6 strands of embroidery thread. After finishing the place for center and the side stitch, we should do it as a satin stitch to fill the area. So here I am going to do satin stitch. And here also 2 satin stitch to fill this area, only that much. So this is for the finishing of the leaves. Next we will go to the petals of the flower. So here you can see the petals of the flower is in the shape of a heart. So we can apply the same fly stitch. So this is the back side. For getting a clean back side, we can do the tying like the same stitch. So if it is cut too short, the first thread we noted here, it is so small, so it is a little elevation is here, and this is also the other one, so then embroidery will be a little neat. Next we can see the petals of the flower. For doing the petals of the flower, yeah, I am using this is the thread I am using here. Its number is 088. The anchor embroidery thread 088 here I am using for the heart shaped petal. So you can understand that for the heart shape we can apply different types of stitches. So here I am using the same fly stitch for the not for more elevation, will be a neutral one, but still because of the fly stitch alignment it will be very beautiful. So here also I am separating the thread one by one. One, two, this is the third one. So one, so one, so here the 3 embroidery threads. So here I am doing the same tie to wrap around the needle and we should pull it off. We make a small knot. So here this is the center of the heart. Not from the center of the heart, first we can go to the left side, then we'll go to the parallel of that point, right side, and we should come here at the center. We should pull it off. So first we should move to the left side, and it should be go to the right side, and should come back at the center, and we should make it secure. It is very easy and simple embroidery technique to filling the leaf. The main important stitch, this is an important stitch for the leaves, the first space for the leaves, and then for flower petals also we are using. And here you can see that in the shape of a heart of a petal also we can fill. So for doing the heart also we can use this fly stitch. If you are doing practicing again and again, and if you are fixing it based on our concept, then we can change its alignment also. See here you can see that one side it coming it as a proper heart, then the other side a little deviation is there. The same like how we are pricking and how we are doing, like that its beauty will get changed. The main thing is that center we should follow the same, then it will give a good figure. So now you got a filling for the full heart, so you can understand that this now. Next we'll go to the next heart. So here I'm doing an imaginary line here, so based on that line we should prick the third stitching. Here the needle number is about 088. It's a wine color, not maroon, not violet, it's a wine color. 088 is the number. So now the filling is possible, but the thread got over, so I want to tie it here. So near to the thread we should make a knot and tie it there. Just changing the position of the embroidery hoop. So here the remaining portion, if any gap is there, we can fill with the satin stitch. While if you are doing some stitching by step, it is very important that we should think about the common sense. We should add beauty sense along with that common sense also. So if you're feeling any space, we know that every humans are not perfect, and if you're doing this embroidery, that you are feeling that something is lacking, some of the space it is not filling properly, then you can use your common sense and you can fill that area up to your sense. But be cautious that it should be very clean and neat instead of doing something else. So each petal should be in a heart shape, and while using the fly stitch, the heart shape will be in perfect mode. So when we are uploading it as a long video, we can edit and we can reduce its length. But while we are doing the online this live, so it is not possible to cut and make it fast. So that's why some delay for doing the embroidery video, some delay will be there. So thank you so much for your patience. So if you are spreading to the one side of the heart, simultaneously we should spread the other side of the heart, then it will give a proper shape for the embroidery. So here how much it is going, the same here also should go. So that will enhance the shape of the embroidery. So now you can see one of the thread is coming out. it's from the opposite side. If you want to cut it, you can cut it and present it. Otherwise, if you want to remove that thread, we should go back to the back side of the fabric. We should pull out the need thread, pull out the thread, so that time this extra thread also will go back to the previous stage. So if I am doing all those things, it will take so much time, and I am also wasting your time too. So that's why I am not doing that, and just cut it off. Then for doing the center of the stitch, I want to do the French knot. So I think we'll give which color thread we can give. I think I can give to yellow color. So while doing some of the designing, if you think that after half of the embroidery done and still you are thinking that is it a suitable color, you just keep it the thread near to the previously designed thread and see is it match or not. If it is match, you can proceed with that color. So here in the center of the flower, I am planning to do yellow French knots. So for doing the yellow French knot, its number is 0291. Yellow French knot embroidery thread color number is 0291, and this is the thread. So when we are separating each thread one by one, otherwise it will get stuck. One, two, and here it is the third one. 3. So the 3 strands we can make it as a 6, and we can do the French knot. French knot is a small, simple, easy embroidery, beautiful embroidery stitching, and that we can use for the center of the flower. It is the common stitch that we are using to fill the center of the flower. In between I got a tie here, that's why it is getting delayed. Sorry for the inconvenience happen. Now it is okay. Next we will go to the center of the flower. For that I am using the yellow embroidery thread. Its number is 0291, and here I am using the 6 strands. The thread should be come from the down of the fabric to go upside. The needle should be wrap around with the thread 2 times. I am wrapping, and should prick in the same point, and we should pull it down. So this is the easy French knot for doing the center of the flower, or for doing the flower itself. This French knot, it will be very beautiful. So here you can see, for this flower, this is center, it will make a little enhanced one. So I hope you are able to understand how we'll do the fly stitch in the case of leaves and flower, and for the French knot also. Hope you are like this video. If you like this video, please give me a like, share, subscribe, and please comment my channel. And the remaining this petal and the remaining leaf, I will upload it as a shorts. So if you like to watch the full of this embroidery pattern, please subscribe my channel and please support me. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.